Hi there, I'm Peter, also from supertax.ca. Welcome to another one of my video blogs. Today's topic is on the adoption expense tax credit here in Canada. This is a brief and general understanding. Now, the adoption expense tax credit can be found in Schedule 1 of your T1 General Canadian Income Tax Return, specifically line 313. It's a non-refundable tax credit which can help reduce your basic federal taxes. Now, the adoption expense tax credit has a maximum value of up to 15% of $10,975 of eligible adoption expenses per adopted child. Now, what is an eligible adoption expense? Well, they're generally one or all of the following: adoption fees paid to a licensed adoption agency in your province or territory, court fees or legal and administrative fees paid for the adoption order in respect of the child, mandatory fees paid to a foreign institution, or mandatory fees paid in respect of the immigration of the adopted child, document translation fees, or reasonable and necessary living and travel expenses incurred during the adoption period phase. Now, when does the adoption period phase start and end? Well, it generally starts at the earlier of two times. A, when a file is opened with an adoption agency, or B, an application relating to the adoption is filed with the Canadian courts. The adoption period generally ends when either the later of two occur: the child is permanently living with you, or the adoption order has been issued or recognized by a government in Canada. Now, what year do we record the adoption expenses as part of our adoption expense tax credit? Well, generally, all the expenses go into the period when the adoption period phase has ended. So let's just say, for example, you begin a search to adopt a child sometime in July of 2010. You finally finalize the adoption of that child in March of 2011, and the child comes to live with you in April 2011. Well, that would mean that you would attempt to claim all the adoption expense tax credits in the 2011 income tax year. They would be summarized, claimed under line 313 of your Schedule 1 T1 General Income Tax Return. Now, another thing about this tax credit is you can share this adoption expense tax credit with your spouse as long as the combined claim between the two spouses is no greater than $10,975 per adopted child. Well, I hope you found this video informative on the adoption expense tax credit. If you have any questions or comment, please feel free to leave them below, or you can send me an email at peter@supertax.com. Sorry, peter.supertax.ca. Thank you very much. Have a great day.